Wow, this is just simply absolutely ridiculous. In this video, I would like to show you 5 different kinds of faceless channels that anyone can start, and some of them are some of the sloppiest AI-generated videos I have ever seen. Have a look at this channel right here. This one generated 6,413 over the last 30 days with an RPM of 681. This one is a super sloppy channel. This one is even making money is crazy to me, and this one actually generated 787 in the last 30 days. And you might be saying, well, this is not very much in comparison to this one, but this one actually is a real channel where a person puts a lot of work into this. Well, basically this one is just simply AI slop. It is generated with AI videos, AI photos, it is generated with an AI voiceover. Everything is AI, and still this person manages to generate 787. And if you think, well, that's pretty good, then have a look at this one right here. This one generated 1,311 over the last 30 days with an RPM of 651, and it's also super sloppy content. In this video, I would like to show you different kinds of tools that you can use in order to get the scripts written, in order to do the animations, in order to analyze these channels, and a lot more. Before I get started, just one more thing. It would really mean the world to me if you could subscribe to this channel. I will be putting out every single day new content for you guys, so please just hit the subscription box right here and also hit the notification bell. Thank you so much, and let's get started with the first video and with the first channel. So the first channel that we're going to analyze is this one right here, generating 6,413 over the last 30 days with an RPM of 681. This one actually is a channel where this person put some effort into it. It's called Dark Records with 628,000 subscribers and 132 videos, and this one basically is in the mystery niche. And it's kind of interesting because this person doesn't really post that often. I mean, this person posts once a week and still manages to generate 6,800 in the last 30 days. So if we just, calculate that through, that means every single video on average makes around 1,500 if you see it on a rolling day basis. Now, these videos are actually quite easy to create, at least the storyline, because the entire title is basically already the term that we can put into Claude AI or similar AI tools that will then write the entire script for us. So let's, for instance, take this one right here. This video is called The Infamous Westboro Station Bus Crash, and what I can do is I can just simply take this title right here, copy this title, and go into Claude AI, and I've actually done this already, and it says right here, and this was my prompt, write a script for a YouTube video with at least 3,000 words about this topic, Westboro Station Bus Crash, and then the AI does all the work for me. So here we go, it says Westboro Station Bus Crash, a comprehensive analysis video script, and there we go, it says opening, somber, background music fades in. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are covering a tragic incident that shocked the city of Ottawa, Canada, and serves as a sobering reminder of the importance of transportation safety, and so on and so on. And you might be thinking, well, that's pretty cool. What's next step? So the next step is to, of course, do the voiceover yourself, because the problem that I see is this. YouTube changed the rules on July 15th, 2025, and basically YouTube now says, all right, there must be a human component to the video, and it's difficult to do if you have an AI narration, basically. So what I would recommend you to do is just simply get a microphone like a Blue Yeti or something like that and do the voiceover yourself. And what I find interesting here is the some background music part, because most of you will probably say, well, that will make the video more interesting. If, for instance, we have in that video not just some stock videos and perhaps some, simple like motion graphics or something like that, but rather also some music in the background. So where exactly can I get music from, which I can then include into my videos? Well, you can get that kind of music from, for instance, this platform right here called Epidemic Sound, and they have 50,000 world-class tracks and 200,000 sound effects, and they're all royalty free. So basically you can use them for your videos. Yes, it costs a bit of money. It costs around 10 euros, which is in US dollars, I think like $14 maybe per month, which I think is fair. And you can basically use it for one channel, and if you pay more, of course, you can use it for more channels, and it even has like an unlimited option right here, which is also not too expensive in my view. But it depends on how much you want to spend on your own channels, but I think this is pretty fair when it comes to music. Now, you might be thinking, well, how exactly is this person creating the content then? Because it can't just be, just a script being read out loud. It must be something more. And that's right. I mean, the videos basically are stock videos. videos. And you can get these kinds of stock videos from platforms like, for instance, artlist.io. And you can go there and you can just simply, basically type in any term and you can find some pretty cool videos for exactly that term. So let's, for instance, go also up here to AI video, and we can also generate AI videos directly in Artlist. And they actually give us already access to Sora. And you might be saying, well, already access to Sora, I already got access to Sora, but many people around the world don't have that. For instance, in my case, I'm from Germany. We don't have any Sora yet, because as far as I know, it's only available to users from the US. And if you're thinking, well, but I want to use Sora, what can you do? Well, you can just simply click right here, and it allows you to use Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro, VO 3.1, VO 3.1 Fast, a Kling 2.1 Turbo, Seed Dance, VO 3, and so on and so on. And you can just simply click on it, and then you can use it in order to generate some super high quality videos, which you can then, of course, as far as I know, also use commercially in your YouTube videos. Now let's head to the next channel, and this one is the super sloppy one. You gotta check this out, because this one is just sloppy. This one generated 787 over the last 30 days with an RPM of 846, which is actually pretty good considering this is just, entertainment AI slop content. And also what's surprising is that this person posts like 2 times a day, or at least like once a day. And the videos are pretty long and they don't really get a lot of clicks. And you might be saying, well, how exactly does this person make so much money if all the videos just get like 200, 300 clicks or something like that? Well, because some of these videos are going super viral, like this one, 381,000 views, 229,000 views, 141,000 views. And the script itself is, of course, AI generated. The video is also AI generated. It's pretty much just this. It's just, AI stock photos that you can create in ChatGPT or, Midjourney or something like that. And they put a caption on top of that, and they're just reading out this script that was probably generated just simply within Claude AI, and maybe not even Claude. I mean, you can also generate any kind of story within like ChatGPT or something. And the problem in most cases is that if you want to do it yourself, so if you want to do the voiceover yourself, you're gonna, make some mistakes, and it takes a lot of time to then, use the audio file, or to take the audio file and to correct everything. And that's why I wouldn't recommend you to create these super long videos. Rather, make the videos a bit shorter and just simply do the narration yourself. If you want to create these very long videos, of course, you will get a higher RPM and you will make a bit more money, but it is not that efficient as many people think. So I would rather recommend you to do the following: make the videos pretty short, do the narration yourself, because these kinds of channels, because this one is 100% AI generated, even the voiceover is probably 11 laughs or something like that. So the likelihood that, YouTube is going to demonetize that is pretty high. So what I would rather recommend you to do is just simply get a microphone, do the voiceover yourself, and, create a couple of images in ChatGPT, put it on below the audio or on top of the audio, whatever you want to, however you want to see this, and yeah, create the content that way yourself, and then you're not gonna risk being demonetized or even deleted if it comes that far. Then the next channel is this one right here, generating 1,311 over the last 30 days with an RPM of 651, which is also incredibly good actually. And when we look right here at the videos, it's AI slop content again. So everything about this is just sloppy AI content. And what I find funny about these videos is when you just go to the beginning right here, some of these are actually, for this video, this doesn't work, but in many of their videos, the first let's say 30 seconds or something like that are AI videos, and the rest is just simply AI photos, and they don't even have, in most of these videos, any kind of caption. So it's just these photos, AI generated photos. On top of that, of course, someone is reading out a story, and it's probably also 11 laughs again. And still, this channel is still monetized at the time I'm recording this video. And with 70 videos, about 8,000 subscribers, is pretty good. But some of these videos are going pretty viral actually. Like this one, 208,000 views, 76,000 views, 69,000 views, and so on and so on. And you can create these videos again yourself. Just simply head to Claude AI, get a story written, read it out with your Blue Yeti mic or any other proper mic. I mean, the Blue Yeti is a pretty cheap but pretty good version, I think, of a standard microphone, standard USB microphone. But just simply, get a story written, read it out, connect it with a couple of AI photos or a couple of videos, and upload the content and be consistent when it comes to uploading, and your channel will also grow, and you will probably see very soon some pretty good clicks and so on, and basically, of course, also some pretty good earnings. Then the next one is this one called Urban Atlas. Urban Atlas has 52,000 subscribers and only 93 videos, and this one is a bit of a, let's say, mystery to me, because this one has a very low monthly revenue. So this one actually has like 183 or something like that, which is, there we go, 184, an RPM of 651, which I can't really believe, because the videos, they do have some pretty good views. And I mean, let's say this person has an RPM of like $6 or $7 or something like that. It would probably amount to more than only $184 a month. So I'm not sure whether the tool that I'm using is correct on this one, but it's quite interesting, the content right here, because it's only basically zooming in into Google Earth, explaining a couple of interesting or unique structures on Earth, and then connecting that, or sometimes putting some B-roll footage on top of it, and that's pretty much it. That's the entire content for this channel. It's interesting, people love it, it's evergreen content, and I truly think that any one of you can start this channel as well. And then the last channel that I want to show you is this one called Epic Adventure Archives, and this one generated 1,905 over the last 30 days with an RPM of 455, and this one also has some mysterious stories. Some of these stories are true, some of them I'm not sure whether they are true. And this person only posts once per month and still generates this amount of money, because some of these videos are going super viral. And what I find interesting about this one is, of course, this guy is in the mystery niche, but still these videos are not really always the same thing. So sometimes it's about climbing a certain mountain, sometimes it's about a ship being stuck somewhere for over a decade. So these are things, or these are stories that I think you guys can create as well. And as you can see, you don't necessarily have to stick just to a very, very small niche within a niche, but you can go a bit broader. So you can, for instance, talk about things happening in the Arctic, and you can also talk about, K1 or Mount Everest or expeditions or something like that to these mountains, and still gather an audience that really like your content. All right, that was it for today's video. If you want to actually check out the tool that I'm using, because I use a tool in order to analyze these kinds of channels called NextLev, then head to the video description. This is the tool right here. It's actually pretty cheap. It only costs 13 euros per month, which is around, I think, $15 or something like that. You also have a 14-day free trial, so you don't risk any money. Just check it out, try it. If you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it. Just have a look. Link to it is in the description. Thanks a lot, and I hope we can see each other in one of my other videos. And before I end this video, please also subscribe to this channel. This would really mean the world to me. Thank you so much. All right, have a good one, and we will see each other in one of my other videos.